It's Monday. I'm here with you. You are Harvard scholars. Glad to be here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful weekend. Oh, sunshine and fresh air. It was just beautiful. So it's very important for your health to get out there, ride your bike, skateboard, do anything you can. Social distancing, be safe, but please get that sunshine and that fresh air. It is good for your bodies. Get out there, do some walking, some jogging, anything to keep you healthy. I wish you and your families well. Continuing on, just a review of our leadership qualities. What makes a quality leader? What qualities make the best leader? Why do you feel this quality will accomplish the goals or missions of a leader? When do leaders have to be concerned with the individual, and when is the group more important? Where can leaders find resources and people to carry out responsibilities? And who should lead the island on Lord of the Flies? Just a review. Today, we're going to be focusing our fiction skills on two areas: analyzing the differences in character reactions and their relationships, and describing the relationships between conflict, setting, character, and theme. Today's theme is fear. We are in a pandemic never before seen in our lifetime, full of fear in our communities, in our households, in our country, in the world. So now we get a chance to see how fear affects the boys on the island, and comparing it to what fear is doing in our nation. What are the consequences from fear? To me, there are two vibrations: fear and love. So when you're in the middle somewhere, you can live a balanced life. What are the differences? Fear, an unpleasant feeling triggered by the perception of danger, real or imagined. And now into our lesson for today. Welcome to lesson 16 of Lord of the Flies. Our main objective for today's lesson: scholars will be able to describe what fear means to the boys on the island, explain what the boys think of Piggy, and scholars will be able to describe some ways that Ralph and Jack have different personalities. As normal, you're going to do your do now. The directions are to complete the vocabulary review, conceal, okay, the directions for the word study: complete the word study questions. Use a form of the word anonymous in each of your responses to solidify it into your vocabulary. Anonymous, unknown by name. Paraphrase that definition, give the connotation. And in the space below, you're going to write as many examples as you can think of on which someone wants to remain or intentionally tries to remain anonymous. Could be good, could be bad. So here we have in the rectangles below, describe one situation in which someone might want to stay anonymous for a positive reason, and then describe one situation in which someone might want to stay anonymous in a negative reason. Why might each of the following want to remain anonymous? I started the fourth one for you. You can finish it. Writer, criminal, on social media, someone who donates to a charity. Okay, what would an empowered person be anonymous? Okay, so that's your vocabulary word of the day. Then we're going to get into the Lord of the Flies. I'm going to give the reading in another video, but you're going to read from pages 92 to 102. It's a little bit different than in the book because it's less words than what would be in the book. So it seems a little bit longer, but it's not actually any longer than a few pages in the book. Our definitions for today: testily, annoyed or frustrated; horrid, horrible or awful; derisive, showing that something is stupid; lamentation, to cry out in despair. Before reading, what is something in real life, not made up thing, that scares you? What scares you? Take something in what we're dealing with now. Does anything in our current world scare you? What are your fears? The main thing we have to do is face them and then find a solution for them, because all will be okay. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Something I say to myself over and over to help me reduce the fear in my own mind, because fear is something in the mind, and once you realize your greatness, you know that you can overcome anything that fear puts in front of you. There's a difference sometimes between fear and danger. Think about it. What would be the difference between fear and danger? What's causing the fear on the island? Okay, so the boys are now in a situation that they're all alone. They need to come up with leaders, they need to come up with a plan. There are things happening on the island that they're unfamiliar with. So, what is causing fear to the boys? On pages 92 to 93, why does Jack get so upset that the kids are fearing the beast? Okay, this plays a major role in the name of the book and what the island is about and what it represents. So, again, our focus for today is diving into what fear means, how we can understand it before we can try to find solutions for it or to work our way through it. Any Doctor Strange fans out there, you're getting extra credit if you're a Doctor Strange fan. Come into my room at 2 p.m. and let me know, and I'll make sure that I give you that extra credit for telling me you're a Doctor Strange fan. I'll know that you watched the video if you tell me this. One of the famous lines in that story or that movie was the Ancient One said to Doctor Strange, we never learn, we never lose our demons. We only learn to live above them. We never lose our demons. We only learn to live above them. Doctor Strange. So if you can quote that for me, I'll know that you read the video or saw the video, and I'll give you an extra point or two. Okay. So then you're just going to answer the rest of the questions, and then for your exit ticket, in one beautiful, artful sentence, answer the following question. Why was the group's decision at the end of the assembly significant? You're going to do one draft, and then you're going to do a second draft. So each will be graded to determine how you've developed your thought process. Then you're going to read pages 102 to 107 and annotate your novel, then answer the questions. And then here is your point value for today's lesson: 12 points for the do now, 12 points for the Lord of the Flies, Fear on the Island questions. Then you have your exit ticket, and then the novel reading questions. That's today's lesson. Please, everyone, come to the 2 o'clock meetings. I'm there every day except Friday, of course, but I'll be there. It's a great chance to have a group thought so we can all share our thoughts. Everybody helps get extra points on lessons that they needed or questions that they needed assistance with, lessons that are past due, so that we can get you caught up. I'm looking at some of the grades. A lot of you need to do just complete the work. It's not a matter of you not being able to do it. Just get in there and complete those lessons, and then everything will work itself out. I wish you guys the best. Much love and respect to you and your families, and I'll see you on the next lesson. Have a great one, guys.